called Mermaid Cove. And on this beautiful place called Mermaid Cove for thousands of years, kahunas have protected the island and made the rules for the island. One of the traditions of kahunas is that they are wise, wise women. And kahuna mothers pass on their kahuna magic and their wisdom to their daughters. Today was a very special day. The kahunas, the mothers, they stood up. They said, daughters, stand up, please.
Stand up, please.
Today
is a very special day.
You'll become grown-up kahunas.
You will become grown-up kahunas.
Well, something very important. Something important to the kahunas was that they had a sacred parrot who helped them all the time and guarded some of their most important objects. The parrot guarded the treasure box and the map, which could show them the history to pass on to their kahuna daughters. The kahunas, they called their parrot.
Parrot, come.
He was so excited he left the treasure box and he dropped the map into the cove. Well, everything was going to be beautiful, was going to be beautiful until there were two pirates who came to look for treasure.
Row, 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 row.
He said, we're going to find some treasure.
Here, we're going to find some treasure. Yay!
And they came up to the island and they started looking high and they looked low and they looked around. No, stop. And then they found the treasure.
Easy.
And they put the treasure up where they could see it. They said, what is this? They opened it slowly.
Skull on the front. Let's see what's inside. Is this a joke?
No.
There's nothing in here.
There was no joke. I am the magic treasure box. In fact, I am a kahuna vacuum.
And who created you?
I am created from magic of tradition. And if you take this box, pirates, and you aim it toward the kahunas, you'll vacuum out their power. And then you will be able to find the real treasure.
Okay. Can I call you Ankle?
No, close it.
Let's go
And
on
then the
treasure.
pirates got down and they started to spy.
I still want the name of Ankle.
They started to spy on the kahunas. Well, the grown-up kahunas called the parrot to get in his position for the parade.
Parrot, go lead us.
Shh. He got in front of them and he stood there still while the girls got ready.
Now start going.
They got in their position and the pirates, they popped up.
Yep.
And they looked at them. They were spying on them. Well, the mothers stood up and they called the crown bearer.
Crown bearer, bring the crowns.
And the crown bearer came very slowly up the mountain to the ceremony. He kneeled down and they said, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome, Kahuna. And you may go now.
And he walked down the stairs. Well, it was time for the crowning ceremony. They put the crowns on their heads.
You are now grown-up Kahuna.
Aaliyah the kahuna said, "Start the celebration dance."
Start the celebration dance. Pirates, go get the royal fruit for our party.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, the pirates popped up again. This time with the treasure box. Listen, boys. They looked at them. All the kahunas were dancing. And they opened it just a little bit. And the kahuna vacuum started to suck them in. And the pirates laughed. They said, "We've got the power. We're going to be rich." Well, just at that time, the parrot saw what happened and he stood up and said, "Oh my! This is horrible! I messed up.
I'm asking help. The kahunas, they're dead.
Well, they had the treasure box and he didn't know where the map was. And so he turned on the nifty little compass in his parrot beak. And he said, "This will lead me to our story map."
This will lead me to my story now.
And so he flew in the direction. Well, there were some kids who were enjoying a nice beach vacation. Philip and Doyle and Eliza, they were enjoying sitting on the beach. Eliza was building a sand castle. Doyle, he was surfing. Philip reading a book. And so Eliza and Philip said, "Come here, surfer boy." Just then, Eliza looked down into the water and said, "What's that?" And she grabbed it. And she opened it. And she said, "It has a kahuna on it."
Is a magical woman that runs the island of Mermaid Cove. Mermaid Cove? And plus she has magical powers. Mermaid Cove? What's that? Mermaid Cove is an island that has never been found or saying never
Discovered.
yes. But maybe some person has already discovered, but maybe not.
And maybe we could go there.
Maybe we go there.
Well, just then, the parrot found the map and he said, "That's my map."
That's our map!
And they said, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
He said,
I'm the parrot that belongs to the kahunas. The kahunas, the pirates, they took the treasure box, the magic box, and sucked the powers. What? That's what the parrot does.
"May I please have my map? I'm in big trouble."
Can I please have that map? I'm in very big trouble. Sure. Could you even help me? Sure, certainly.
He said, "Follow me.
Follow me.
If you grab this rope, I'll take you there."
Come on.
And then
They said, "Have a seat."
Yes, and I think I'm gonna have my
Oh my goodness. Well, the parrot said, "I need a good plan."
I need a good plan.
And he said, "I know.
I
Will you all be pirates for me?"
know. Will you all be pirates? The pirates are right over there. Pretend to be your pirates and tell them that you have a present from their mom to shut their eyes and then open and put your hands out and then I'll snatch the box.
So he said, "Here are some pirate hats for a disguise.
For disguise.
Now you have to walk and talk like pirates." And he said, "Go and do a good job."
Go and do a good job.
So they said, "Oh, pirates, where are ya?"
Pirates, what are ya?
And the pirates, they appeared from behind their hiding place. And they said, "Who be you?"
Who in Davy Jones will you be?
They said, "We're pirates from the mainland.
We're pirates from the mainland, and we have a present for your mom. You haven't called her in about a year or so.
And they said, what? We haven't called our mom?
We haven't called her son.
Blimey.
told you to call her. You didn't.
Well, they said, we have a present from her.
We have a present. They have a present.
They said, a present?
A present?
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers.
And they said, but you have to close your eyes.
But you have to close your eyes and roll out your hands and roll out your hands.
And so the pirates did that, and the parrot came through. And he took the treasure, and he opened, and the powers, they come right out.
Have you opened our eyes yet?
Not yet.
No.
And the kahunas came back with their powers. And then they said, you can open your eyes now.
Where's the present?
They said, here's your present.
Wait, that's a present?
The kahunas! And they said, we'll never see you again.
We'll never see you again. Hate this part. No!
The pirates did not like this part at all.
And I wish this never happened.
And the mother kahunas, together, they opened the box. And the pirate disappeared forever. They summoned the parrot.
Parrots, throw this in the ocean and give them their reward.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
He put it in the ocean, and then he got the special leis. And he came in the middle of all of them. Right there. And then the kahuna said, and then she said,
Give them their reward.
Yes, ma'am.
That's your tickets into Mermaid Cove.
and Aaliyah said, anytime you wear those leis, you may come back.
Anytime you wear those leggings, you may come back.
And the little kahunas, they knelt down. And they said, you are our heroes. And they said, we're heroes. And they said, yes, you are our heroes. You saved the island. And from then on, they lived happily ever after. The end.